my first question to you is two names, IDFC and Bandhan Financial Services, have been given in principle approval for bank licenses by the RBI yesterday. Do you think this is an expected line, or were you expecting the RBI to give out more licenses?
Well, I think this is just a beginning, and it's a good beginning, I should say. And I think obviously it seems that some more work is required on the policy framework, on the eligibility criteria, etc. So hopefully when that is in place, more players will come in.
So what kind of work is required on the policy framework as you talked about? What are the discussions that Finance Ministry and RBI are currently in?
See, I am not so much privy to these things so far because I am a very new entrant to this ministry. But what I gather is that the approach is going to be that these licenses should be available on tap. So for that policy to be in place, some more work is required, and how we can make that happen, which is a much more transparent process. So hopefully that will happen in the future, and we'll have many more players to come.
The differential licensing is also something that the RBI has talked about apart from on-tap licensing. Do you think it is feasible, and do you think it's a good approach to take to grant partial licenses and full licenses to different players?
Personally, I think it's a good approach, because different players, they may want to work in different domains and different areas. So I think it's a good approach.
How many licenses do you expect the RBI to give out this year? Is there any discussion with the ministry?
No, not on these lines. But let's see. It will unfold in the future.
So by when can we expect the policy framework to be in place, and by when can we expect the new banks to start operating? What are the biggest challenges do you think that face these applicants?
See, this is just an in-principle approval. A letter of intent is being issued. So in this letter of intent, there are certain conditionalities. So once these players, they meet those conditionalities, thereafter they can be issued the banking license, and they can operate thereafter. So I think 18 months have been given to fulfill those conditions. So thereafter they can start the operation.
Sir, India Post is an applicant where the RBI has said that they will be in touch with the government to discuss. What is the reason for this discussion, and do you think India Post deserves to get a license?
You see, I have to yet to see this, and let's see. I think more deliberations are required at the government level between RBI and government. So hopefully that will happen in the near future, and some decision will come out of that.
So very quickly, one last question. Asset quality of public sector banks is something that has been of concern to the government and the RBI. Now that you've taken over, do you think that a situation is very alarming, and what is going to be our first priority? Do you think NPAs need to be cracked down upon?
So we have to work on this. It's a matter of concern, but I think the banking system in India is very robust, very strong. That is the reason we have faced so many challenges, and the international challenges also. So the basis is strong, but certainly there are concerns. We have to work on that.
Thank you so much for talking to us.